3 o'clock in the morning, September 1971. A bank manager's phone rings, and on the other end is a voice that shouldn't exist. The caller claimed to be a police officer, said there was a bomb in the bank. The manager, Parry-Davies, listened carefully. I've read the transcript myself and heard the kind of authority in that voice that makes a man believe. Walkie-talkies crackled in the background. Sirens wailed somewhere in the distance. It all felt real. It all felt urgent. But the voice on the line was lying. Let me rewind. September 10th, 1971. Baker Street, London. The Lloyd's bank branch sat on a corner, solid and unremarkable, the kind of place you walk past without seeing. But inside that vault were safety deposit boxes. And in those boxes were things people wanted hidden badly enough to kill for. The gang had been planning this for months, not years, months. They called themselves the Walkie-Talkie Men, named after their communication system. 11 of them, ordinary looking. No criminal records worth mentioning. The kind of men you'd trust to fix your car or paint your house. They rented a leather goods shop directly above the bank, paid cash. No questions. For weeks they drilled through the ceiling, slowly, carefully, making almost no noise. The bank manager worked 2 floors below, completely unaware. The precision required here, I've seen military operations with less discipline, was extraordinary. But here's where the story bends. The gang didn't just want money, they wanted something else. Something that lived in the safety deposit boxes, photographs, compromising photographs of someone very high up. Someone whose reputation depended on those images never seeing daylight. The rumors even now are murky. Some say they were photographs of a member of the royal family. Some say they involved a prominent politician. The truth, the real truth, was locked away. Evidence was destroyed. Files vanished. I've read what was declassified, and what remains is silence. On September 10th, the night came. The gang moved fast. They timed everything: the police patrols, the bank's routines, the window between closing and the alarm system's final check. 3 o'clock in the morning, the phone call came. The fake police officer, the bomb threat, pure theater designed to empty the building. Parry-Davies evacuated. Fire engines arrived. Police came. And while every uniformed officer was outside looking for a bomb that didn't exist, the gang descended through the hole they'd drilled. They had maybe 20 minutes. They knew exactly which boxes they wanted. They moved like they'd done it 100 times, crowbars, torches. The boxes opened. They grabbed the photographs and the cash, £300,000. In 1971 money, that's the kind of sum that changes lives. But the photographs were the real prize. By 4 in the morning, they were gone. The bank manager was still standing outside, watching firefighters search for a device that existed only in a voice on the telephone. The vault, when they finally checked it, had been emptied with surgical precision. What happened next is where the official story gets thin. Police investigated, they made arrests. Some of the gang went to prison, but the photographs, the ones that mattered, the ones worth orchestrating an entire heist for, they vanished. No one ever found them. There were theories: blackmail, someone at the highest levels of government paid for them and destroyed them. The photographs never surfaced publicly, which in itself is the most telling detail of all. If they were just ordinary pictures, they'd have leaked by now, decades later, but they didn't. The gang members who survived to talk about it never revealed the truth. Some died in prison, others took the secret with them to ordinary graves. The walkie-talkie system they used was sophisticated for the time, but it was the psychological operation, the fake police call, the bomb threat that won the day. What we know for certain: 11 men breached one of London's most secure banks in under an hour. They took photographs that were never recovered. They took money that was never fully accounted for. And they pulled off a heist so clean, so precise, that even now, decades later, the full story remains classified. The Baker Street job changed how banks thought about security. It changed how police responded to bomb threats. But it never changed the one thing that mattered most. The photographs stayed hidden. Someone benefited from that silence, someone very powerful, and that, I think, is the real story. Subscribe.